Holly, it's Jackie and Justin. I said I would do a tutorial for you on the cat eye makeup, so I'm going to show you how I do it and what I use. I use random different products. I don't use any specific product. Like I said, I buy makeup according to what looks good, and I like to use I like to use a lot of natural tones and makeup. I stay with the neutrals like the beige and the light pinks, and if I go out at night, then I use darker colors and more glitter and so forth. So we're gonna start off with the Wet n Wild foundation. This works really good for me. I have no issues with it so far, but this is what I start off with. You're going to apply it to your sponge, or you could just apply it to certain parts of your face, but make sure that you get it all over so that you have even coverage. And you want it to look natural, and of course you would. Hi, I applied the foundation already. You don't want to put too much on because you don't want to look like a clown, and you don't want it to look caked on. You want it to look as natural as possible. Of course, there's other days where you might need more foundation than others if you had a rough night's sleep, blemishes, so forth, so on. This is the concealer I use. It's by e.l.f. and it's full coverage and it's called Camouflage. Of course, once again, you have to go according to your skin tone. What I do is I only put it in places where I really need the coverage, which would be around my eyes because I don't sleep well, or little blemishes. And of course, you're going to put them around your eyebrows because you want to give your eyebrows some definition. Once you put it on, you could either use your finger to blot it in, or you could use a small sponge like this that I use, and you're gonna blot it in so it looks as natural as possible with your skin color. This is also another product by e.l.f. It is a pencil for the eyebrow. You see it goes up, it has the little brush. So we're gonna go in and do the eyebrows. I like to use a little mirror so I can see better what I'm doing. So I'll go in and I'll brush my eyebrows. You're gonna brush them both up, of course, and you're gonna style it how you like your eyebrows to be shaped. I like mine more with a little arch, and I don't like it too thick. So you're gonna start on the bottom and you're gonna go all the way across your eyebrow, and then you can bring it down as far as you like and what style you prefer. So once you go all the way down, you're gonna come back up and you're gonna fill that in. You don't have to worry too much because we're gonna go in with another brush and cover that up. And you're gonna repeat this on the other eye. This is also another eyebrow pencil. I believe it's from Maybelline. It's called the Tattoo Brow. This one gives it more of a hair appearance on your eyebrow, so it gives it like little lines where it looks like there's hair. So once I do the eyebrow, the pencil, I go in with this brush, and it also has the makeup on it, so it looks like you have actual real eyebrows if you're missing any, or you just want to fill them in. So you're gonna go and you're gonna start. I always start on the beginning of the eyebrow and I work my way down. And you're just gonna fill in spots that you might have missed, or places that you don't have a lot of hair, and to give it that full natural look. I finished the eyebrows. I went in so you can see. Later on, after you apply all your rest of your makeup and your eyeshadow, you might get a little bit on there, so I'll show you how to go back in and just fix it up a little bit. So now we're going to just start with the base of your eye, your eyelid. I use very light pale pinks. It's just to have something on your canvas, your face, until I put the rest of the things. Somewhere to start. So I always would start with a very light pink around the whole bottom and top of the lid over here. I'm going to go in. I'll probably go in a few times with this, just so I have somewhere to start with before I start applying all the other colors and blending everything together. I like to use colors that kind of match and that I know will go well together. So, and this I'm gonna start with the crease so it gives you kind of that shadow look. And I use like a crayon type eyeshadow, and I'll mix it with also with the powder. And I use a very thin brush so you could get in the creases a little bit better. So I'll dab it around here, and I dab it in a dark color. And don't be too scared with the dark colors if it happens to fall or get somewhere else, because you could always also fix that with your concealer or go in with your brush. So I'll go in the crease like this, and I come all the way down because I want it to be dark, of course, so it will pop. And I'm gonna color that in as best as I can. And don't bother too much of how it looks right now, because you're going to be blending it all in with your other colors. Went in and I did the other side, and like I said, we're going to blend it in later, so it looks a little crazy right now, but once it's all put together, you'll see the finishing result. And this is how I do it. Everyone does their makeup differently, but this is how I start. So now we're going to start with the eyeshadow that goes right here. So I always choose, and like I said, neutral colors. These are like browns. And I don't know the name of this eyeshadow either. So I'm going to go in from the corner, and I'm going to work my way down. And I'm going to kind of blend the dark part of the eyeshadow that I have already put in my crease with this, so everything blends and marries together. And if you don't have that pop, you could always go back in with the darker eyeshadow, so it could be more of a pop to you and you could see it. So you're going to probably have to go in a couple of times depending on how dark or how light you want it. I went and I did both brows on the bone area. So now I'm going to go in and I'm going to marry everything together. You choose the color that you like. Once again, I use this highlighter brown because I like the way it blends everything together, and it also gives it like a little pop and a shine. And it goes with my eye color. So I'll go in, and I always start at the corner. And you kind of want to just blend a little bit everything together. You don't want to blend too much over here because you still want the darkness of this to be the part that pops. And of course, whatever I do on this eye, you're going to do on the other eye as well. And you're going to marry everything in together. And you go in according to how much you want or how you like it, of course. And kind of marry everything like I said. Then I'm going to go to the other eye. I went in and I finished the top of the eyebrow. You could use like a glitter type of palette or light. I like to go a little lighter because it gives your brow more of a definition and it goes with the shadow. But this is it all blended in together. And I'm going to go in and start with the liquid eyeliner, which is this one, and it's by L'Oreal. And it works very well and it lasts all day long and it's waterproof. But I wouldn't jump in the water and go deep diving. So you're going to start in the corner of the eye. And you're going to go all the way from one side to the other. If you don't have enough the liquid eyeliner, you just dip it in again. And you're going to go all the way from... See that I went in and I did both eyes. I applied the liquid eyeliner. Now we're going to start drawing it in to get that cat-shaped eye. And you could go as long as you want, as big, short, extended, depending on the time of the day, what you have going on. But this is how I do my daily makeup. So you're going to go back to the corner and you're going to kind of draw up like a line. And then we're going to color that in. You can stop where you want. You can go as high as you want, low as you want. And then you're going to come back this way. It's almost like drawing a triangle. And you're going to color that all in. Make sure it's all even. You come back to the tip and you could draw the pointy part out a little bit more so you have the definition. We did this eye and you can see that it's done. So now we're gonna go and replicate that on the other side. And you're gonna start in the corner like you did on the other eye. And you want to do it as even as possible, or remember how you did it on the other side, so you could have, of course, the same shape and look on both eyes. You're gonna do a line, and then you're gonna come back like doing a triangle like I stated before. You don't want to go too crazy with the other eye until you match it with the eye that you just did, so they look the same. And you don't really want to mess up with this because it's very messy, and you would have to wipe it all off and start again. So this one, if it's a little bit shorter, or if not, you could always take your fingernail, and you could just wipe. We did this eye, and you can see that it's done. So now we're gonna go and replicate that on the other side. And you're gonna start in the corner like you did on the other eye. And you want to do it as even as possible, or remember how you did it on the other side, so you could have, of course, the same shape and look on both eyes. You're gonna do a line, and then you're gonna come back like doing a triangle like I stated before. You don't want to go too crazy with the other eye until you match it with the eye that you just did, so they look the same. And you don't really want to mess up with this because it's very messy, and you would have to wipe it all off and start again. So this one, if it's a little bit shorter, or if not, you could always take your fingernail, and you could just wipe. And I applied my lipstick that I use. Of course, you do whatever color shade you like. I always go with lighter because it's during the day, and I actually have an appointment to go to, so I just added that quick. We're gonna go in and do the top of the eye. I usually do the white. Everyone knows me for the cat white eye. This is NYX. I get it from Amazon. It is, I think, $5. And it's the white, and it lasts very long, and it works well. And I also have these three that are also glitter eyeliner that I put on the top to give my eyes a little pop. You have the silver, the rose gold, and the regular gold. These I got in Walmart. I think they were $4 a piece. I don't know the name brand. So we'll start. I'll show you both. I'll show you the gold, and I'll show you the white. And I applied my lipstick that I use. Of course, you do whatever color shade you like. I always go with lighter because it's during the day, and I actually have an appointment to go to, so I just added that quick. We're going to go in and do the top of the eye. I usually do the white. Everyone knows me for the cat white eye. This is NYX. I get it from Amazon. It is, I think, $5. And it's the white, and it lasts very long, and it works well. And I also have these three that are also glitter eyeliner that I put on the top to give my eyes a little pop. You have the silver, the rose gold, and the regular gold. These I got in Walmart. I think they were $4 a piece. I don't know the name brand. So we'll start. I'll show you both. I'll show you the gold, and I'll show you the white. Well, this is the eye, and this is how it's starting to look, and you can see that everything is blended in, and you have almost everything done for your look for the day. So I'm going to go in with the white. But this you want to be very careful too, because it is liquid, and if you make a mistake, a big mistake, it's going to be hard to mess it up. I know how to go over and fix it, but if you're new at this, you might have to start the whole eye over. So you're going to go into the corner, and you're going to go right over the black. And you're going to draw your line, and try to have as steady hand as possible, and try not to blink your eye so that the white doesn't go on your eyeshadow. And if you're missing spots, you could just go in and touch it up. And there you have it. I went in, and I wanted to go with gold today, so I took the white off, and I went in and I did the gold part. And this is how it looks with the gold glitter. Like I said, they have rose gold, regular gold and the silver, so you could spice up your eyes a little bit and look a little more glamorous. I chose the gold today because I haven't been feeling like myself lately, and I wanted to look a little extra pretty today. So now we're gonna go in and we'll just go over the black eyeliner a little bit and add and apply your mascara. Hey guys, well, this is the end result, and this is how it came out. This is my cat eye. I went over the gold and then I went back over with the black eyeliner because that is the star of the show. You want to do the cat eye and you want to make sure that the black stands out. And then I did my mascara. The mascara, I use anything that's very dramatic, bold, and gives you that long, luxurious eyelash look without having to go and pay for it. I hope that you guys were able to learn and do it one day. And this is my